coder, and if you are watching this video, you may probably going to write Flutter apps in Mac. So in this video we are going to start setting up Mac for developing Flutter apps. So the steps you have to follow before going to any step, you have to check something like what is your Macintosh version. If you are having a older Macintosh version other than macOS Catalina like Mojave or High Sierra, then you need not do anything. And if you are having the latest Macintosh version Catalina, then you might have to do something like go to terminal and check in the top what is written. As in my terminal it is written ZSH, so I do not have to do anything. And if here in your Mac version it is written BASH bash, then what you have to do is just go over here and go to preferences, then in the cell open with command, here you have to write this /bin and then / again, then ZSH. Okay, and you are good to go. Now if you just quit the terminal, then open it again, you should see that here ZSH will be written. If you are not done with this, then just repeat the same step 2 or 3 times, it should be there. If it is there, now you can follow the steps along with me. Okay, you can even check by writing echo, then space, then $, SHELL in all caps. Okay, now you can see the path, the ZSH is set. Okay, now the steps. The first step we have to do is install the Flutter SDK. From where do you install the Flutter SDK? We have to go over flutter.dev, then get started, then we have to choose the operating system Macintosh. Then in the system requirements, you can see there is mentioned some system requirements some system requirements. The operating system should be macOS obviously, and the disk space they are saying like 2.8 GB is required, but they also mentioned that does not include disk space for IDE. So I recommend you to have at least 20 GB or 15 GB of space to have a smooth experience like installing IDE like Android Studio or VS Code, or some space for emulator, Android emulator, iOS emulator. So you should have some space for developing Flutter apps. Okay, and the third requirement, they are saying the command line tools. This is already available in most of computer. If your MacBook doesn't have this command line tools, then you have to just download and install it from Google. Just search it on Google and Mac, and you can see this Apple's link command line tools. Just go over here and download and install this. You have to log in there with your Apple account in order to download the command line tools for your Mac. Okay, after installing the command line tools, restart your machine once, then start with this step, installing Flutter SDK. How you get the Flutter SDK? Simple, by tapping this big blue button. Currently the Flutter version is 1.20.2 stable version. In your case this might vary depending upon when you are watching this video. Okay, so I have already downloaded this in desktop, so I have to just double tap on it so that it will unzip, and then once it unzips, we have to move it somewhere in our location, somewhere fixed, somewhere permanently. Okay, so it will take a while to unzip. Once it unzips, just get me a location. in Macintosh HT, just go to users RD. In your case this might change, and then here you should create a folder called developer. Oh, it has been named all caps, doesn't matter, but still it looks odd. Developer. Okay, now you just need to move this Flutter folder under this developer folder. Okay, now open this. This is the bin folder. You have to tell to system wide that yes, I have Flutter SDK. Okay, how we will tell that? In the next step you can see update by updating your path. In Mac, what to do to update your path is sometimes tricky, so you just need to follow the instruction. Okay, go to terminal. Okay, now if you are using this ZSH or the latest version of Mac, then the command will be different than if you are using the High Sierra or Mojave when the terminal is BASH. Okay, and if your terminal is BASH, then you can just write here vim space dot bash underscore profile to open the bash to open the vim editor. Vim is a text editor actually. Okay, and if you are using the latest version like I am using Catalina, then you have to write here the still sign and then front slash, then dot ZSHRC, and it is saying that I had already a file. I have to just shift delete to delete this, and I have already setted my path once, so I just need to erase this to show you how to set the path. Okay, just quit terminal once, let me, and then again open terminal, then type vim dot slash ZSHRC. Okay, in your machine this should look like this, a blank fresh file. Okay, now you have to press I button in order to insert something, and what you will insert is mentioned here: export space capital PATH equals double quote and dollar sign PATH colon. Up to this you have to select and then copy. Okay, up to this colon. Okay, just paste it here. Then you have to apply a trick, simple trick to avoid writing all the things. Just drag and drop this bin folder over here. Okay, this way this path will be written automatically. Okay, this is the path they are saying that write the path of the bin folder, and after the path automatically written, you have to close it by this double quote. Okay, just press double quote and then press escape button to escape from this insert window. I have pressed it, and then press explanation mark and WQ and then colon and enter. Okay, just this way. Okay, and just this. Okay, and after that what you have to do is press enter or type command to continue. Actually you don't need to do anything once the cell returned. Okay, I just quit the terminal, terminate, and let me check everything is set up good or not. I can check that by typing flutter dash dash version, and if you are in this screen where they are saying that Flutter 1.20.2 and Dart version 2.9.1, or your version might be different, but if you are seeing this, then you are done with this step, you are good to go. And if you are not seeing this screen, then I will suggest you to repeat the step again. Okay, thank you, and in the next step we will see you in the next step.